Hey everyone, it's Jared here, and today I'm going to share a video with you called Single Paradiddle Drum Beats. Now, this is part of the Drumeo course on the single paradiddle. Now, within that, we have a lesson that teaches this single paradiddle, how to build speed and control, then we have beats, fills, and then how to apply it within real-world music. Now, that's part of the whole Drumeo course. This is just one video from within that course. Okay, so it's kind of a new way we're teaching with on Drumeo. So this lesson is taught by Dave Atkinson. It's an amazing lesson, so check it out. And I'll see you again very soon.
All right, it's time to apply the paradiddle into some grooves. Now, the paradiddle is one of the most popular rudiments out there. I hear it all the time. Even non-drummers know what a paradiddle is, and there are a ton of uses for it. And on this lesson, I'm going to show you 5 basic beats that you can apply to it. Now, these start super beginner, but they're going to get harder and harder as we go through it, and by the 5th one, you're going to be playing 30-second notes, okay? So this is not for just beginners, all right? Now, let's jump right on into it. Paradiddle beats number 1. This is all in 8th notes. It's super, super simple. All we're doing is playing a paradiddle split between your hi-hats and your snare. Okay, you're going to be playing a bass drum on the 1 count, and if you think about it, you can see that there's an accented snare on the 3 count, which indicates this is a half-time pattern. You might not use this one in a lot of your beats because of the fact that it's an 8th note beat, but I just wanted to show the most simplest way that you can apply the paradiddle into any kind of groove, okay? And you can do this with all the rudiments, but we're talking about paradiddles for now. So, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. That left on the 3 count is going to be accented. And if you can, bring the other snare notes that you're going to be playing down as much as you can in volume. They should be felt rather than heard, okay? So here we go, number 1 in 8th notes with a click. Now for number 2, we're going to do the same similar idea, but now we're going to bring it up to an area where we can use it in your everyday playing. We're going to play 16th notes. We're going to play a backbeat on the 2 and the 4. And the only thing that's really changing with this one is the bass drum pattern. You can see on the 3 count, you're going to be playing the 3 and the and of 3 on the bass drum. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Other than that, keep your snare notes as low as you can, except for the backbeats, which are on the 2 and the 4, and it's simply right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, paradiddle, paradiddle, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. Okay, here's how it looks with click. Number 3 is a little bit more unique, as you're going to be playing the paradiddle mixed between your hands and your feet. So instead of going right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, you're going to be going hands, foot, hands, hands, foot, hands, foot, foot, hands, foot, hands, hands, foot, hands, foot, foot. You don't need to play a backbeat necessarily in this one. This is just a really cool pattern. Try this one out, even if it's just for an exercise, but I know there's plenty of uses in a musical application for this one as well, okay? So take it slow, starting with your foot. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Simple as that. Here it is with click. All right, we played our paradiddle now for number 1 with 8 notes, number 2 and 3 with 16th notes. Now let's step it up one more level for your intermediates out there and play it within 16th note triplets. Now in the actual speed lessons we did on the paradiddles, we talk about the paradiddle in triplets. We also talk about the paradiddle in triplets with the beats as well. All you're doing is doing the same sticking pattern, right, left, 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 but within a pattern of 6. So right, left, left, left. Kind of a different feel. And if you look at number 4, sorry, you're going to see that this paradiddle in 16th note triplets comes in on the and of 2. It's not going to be on the quarter note, it's going to be on the 8th note, on the and of 2. So 1 and 2 and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet, 4 and 1 and 2 and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet, 4 and. So that's how I would count it out. I would get it in my head first, and even if you have to just play singles at first just to get that feel, then apply the paradiddle sticking to it, that's fine. But at the end, you want to make sure you're doing that paradiddle pattern because you're splitting it between the ride cymbal and the hi-hats. Anybody can do singles, but to do paradiddles, that's where the trick comes in, and that's where the groove gets taken from this level to this level. So I'll play it super slow for you, and I'll count it out. Then I'll show you it with click and up to speed. Here we go. So hopefully you heard me over top of my playing. I was trying to count it and play at the same time, but you get the idea. The one trick to this one is there is a bass drum on the very last triplet of that pattern before you hit the 4 count, okay? And that's going to be hit with your ride cymbal on your right hand. So it's the very last note in that paradiddle pattern, the very last 16th note triplet right before you hit the 4 count on the backbeat. Okay, here's how it sounds with click. Now, number 5, we get into the dreaded 30-second notes. But don't worry, it's actually not that hard. If you play it super slow, it's going to be pretty simple. All we're doing is a basic paradiddle pattern. Right, left, 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 all right? Because we're playing it in 30 seconds, though, it's going to take quite a while for that backbeat to come in. So you're going to play 8 rounds or 8 notes before the backbeat comes in. With most 16th note paradiddles, you play 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, snare, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, snare, 2, 3, 4. But with 30-second notes, we're going to double that, so we're going to be playing 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, snare, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, snare, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you're counting in paradiddles, it's paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Again, these are just ways that I internalize it. You can do it whatever way you want. But in a situation like this, the idea is to make sure that that backbeat stands out louder than any other note and that you're not rushing the pattern. Relax. This is a great halftime feel if you want. If you wanted to take the backbeat off of the 2 and the 4 and keep it on the 3, there's a lot of uses for this one. And it's a great way to increase your speed with your paradiddles, okay? Again, looking at the bass drum pattern, you're going to see that it's on the 1, it's on the 3, and it's on the and F3. Very similar to beat number 2, except this time we're using 30 seconds instead of 16ths. Here's how it sounds with a click at 60 beats per minute, which is still pretty fast. I'm going to do it again afterwards at 80 beats per minute because that's probably around the tempo that you're going to max out at. 90 to 100 is doable, but you're not really going to play this too often in there. You might play a half bar for like a fill or an inflection somewhere, but for the majority of the time, you're going to be sitting probably at around the 80 beat per minute mark at the fastest. So here's 60 and then 80. most popular rudiment out of the bunch. In my opinion, I think that this is a shame to only do 5 beats, but we have to limit it at that just for the nature of this course. However, if you check in the Edge archives, there are plenty of paradiddle application lessons that give you hundreds more beats that you can apply using the paradiddle. All it is a mixture of singles and doubles, very useful around the kit. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next Drumeo course.